What to do, what to do, what to do. Ah, dear. What to do, what to do, what to do. Ah, it's a difficult one. Should I petrol Fulham at home? Like, I mean, it's not a Craven Cottage, which is the only thing. I really don't know, though. Sar. See, I can't go to menu because of the price rise, which is really, really frustrating. I didn't know Palmer was going to fall. I thought he wasn't going to fall. Can't believe I missed that. Gordon, of course, has to get the red card. If he didn't get the red card, I think I would probably bring in Gordon. That's who I was planning on bringing in anyway. I mean, Tottenham, Bournemouth, Newcastle, Leeds. I mean, I can't even go for Semenyo anymore. I'm not putting one out. Rodgers, no, I don't want to go double Aston Villa attack. I mean, the only options really are, for me, is Sar or Reinders. But like City's fixtures are not good. Me is Sar. The sound seems to be fine for me. Maybe turn your stream up a wee bit, because the sound is fine. Like, the sound's fine for me when I listen back. Let me see. The sound seems to be fine for me. You may just have to turn up a wee tiny bit. I'll see what I can do by end, but let me see. Wonder if that's any better there. Dunno if that's any better. Try change something. Oh, I don't know. Maybe it is better. Better there. But yeah, I didn't think Palmer was going to fall, which is really frustrating. But if we go rounders, it's not ideal, is it? Like Brighton, United, Arsenal. Like, really, is it worth bringing them in before Gameweek 6, 7? If I wildcard in Gameweek 7 or something? Probably not. But like, I just don't like that'll be double fucking, excuse my language, double Crystal Palace midfield, which is really not ideal. But like, Palmer's just gonna keep falling. Pardon me. Like, why does it have Sar on the bench? Like, is value in Konza over Sar in this? Such good fixtures. Well, Villa away, Sunderland at home, then West Ham away. I mean, they are good fixtures. I just don't know enough about Sar. A large part of the reason why I'm looking at him is because of the hype. I think there's hype as well with Mateta, but I'm not going for Mateta. I don't know if I want to play Konza either. Like, don't think I will play Konza. I wonder. Let me see. Get him back in. Take Wood out. Take Palmer out. So Sack is obviously, yeah, their fixtures are awful. Like, there's just not many decent options that really interest me. Like, even a striker, like, let's say, for example, like, Isak's obviously just MIA. Not going for Bowen. Wood's the only one that even interests me. I've João Pedro already. Mateta, I'm just not interested in Mateta. I don't really get the hype behind Mateta. Like, their fixtures are really good, but if we go over to FPL review, if you are enjoying the stream, please do drop a like as well, and if you are new, please do subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. Obviously, the issue this week is that Palmer is out, so I'm just trying to figure out what exactly to do with him. Obviously, I'm going to sell him, but it's what I do. What I do with the money and the funds. Who is Dango? I don't. Who is this guy? And why is I don't know. Okay, let's say we go Sar, because I don't want any United assets. I want to avoid that. It's okay if you turn it up full. Yeah, I don't know why it's so low. It's so annoying because I keep having issues with my audio. Wait, maybe if I do this, is that better? That might be better. Maybe that should be better. Wait, I'll turn it down a wee bit. Is that better? Try that. I might have fixed it. I might have changed it slightly. What was I doing there? Oh yeah. So like Mateta, 7.5. It's just I don't get the I don't get the Palace hype. Like, obviously they're fixtures, but outside of that, I don't get it. I just think at the end of I think people forget that, like, Palace is still Palace, etc. And, like, if you have Strand Larson, like, Strand Larson is still Strand, or Wolves are still Wolves, etc., etc. So that's why I always like kind of banking on teams that are just good teams. That's why I have such a premium midfield, or sorry, premium defense, because they're just reliable. Oh god, can't believe Palmer fell though. It's really limited my options. 0.1 out. Grealish. I haven't even looked at. I haven't even considered Grealish. Where is he's way down on the. Let me see. If we go here. Let me see. Grealish. Wolves away, Villa, Liverpool, West Ham. Let's just try this out. Right, I don't want Mateta. I'm pretty set on not having Mateta. I'm gonna go Wood instead. Okay. And then game week 4, what are we looking at? Wood has Arsenal. See, like, I might bench. Surely you're not benching Wood against Arsenal, are you? See, it'd be interesting because if Devaney plays, then fuck, I don't know. I mean, that would depend on the Villa game. We're kind of cooked for keepers in game week 4. Game week 5. Game week 5. Nah, I don't like the team with Grealish in it. I've looked at it, I don't like it. I'm going back. Take him out. Where's Sarr at? Let's go Sarr again. Let's probably think about this. Right, so if I bring Sarr this week, I'm going to put Collins at probably first bench. Because I don't want to play him against Sarr. We're going to bank on Virgil getting some sort of a defensive, or sorry, attack in return. Going to game week 4. The captaincy thing's throwing me. Stick captain on him. He's got Sarr against Sunderland at home. So maybe, God, would I actually bench Wood? I feel like it's so risky. That's so risky to bench him, but who else would... So I suppose actually you could do that depending on how many minutes Devaney gets. I'd probably roll again. I mean, how much do I have? 0.7. Gives me 5.2. Game week 5. Game week 5 could potentially be a bench boost. I mean, it's not the... Well, maybe that is a bench boost team. I don't know. Like, we have double chips this week, don't we? Or this week, not this week. This year. I think we have double, like, everything. Obviously Salah would be captain. The rest of the team's looking pretty good. There I have 2 free transfers, so I could do something. I don't know what I'd do actually. Suppose, like, if I'm wildcarding, I could always go on the attack, but there's nobody actually. Oh no, I couldn't because I already have 3. Oh. Could always do that. Let's see, game week 6. I would probably do this. And then I'd probably wildcard in game week 7. Liverpool, Chelsea, Burnley. Yeah, I'd probably wildcard because I want to get in Arsenal and City assets. How much is Xavi Simmons? 2 seconds. I think he's 7 mil. Let me see. I think he's in the game now. Oh, maybe he's not actually. Doesn't seem to be in the game. I'll check Twitter actually. 45 minutes away from the deadline. We'll take actually a look at the predicted points and clean sheet odds and stuff like that this week. Doesn't look like he's in FPL yet. People are predicting him at 6.5 to 7 mil. Okay, let's look at the goal score odds for this week. So as you can see, we've X'd out Palmer because this was made before he was confirmed injured. Pardon me. So yeah, as you can see, obviously Haaland is first. Haaland first with Brighton away. Then we have Sesko coming in second, which I think is interesting because he did not look impressive against Grimsby midweek, and he also took like the 10th penalty, which was really weird to me. But he is second on 43%. Obviously, it's a great fixture for United, and I've seen a lot of people on a free hit going triple United midfield, which, I mean, I think if you're on a free hit this week, you have to attack that United fixture. But for me, I don't want to be bringing in a United asset. Like, they have Burnley obviously, but then they have City, Chelsea, Brentford, and then eventually they have Sunderland. But like, it's just, I don't like the idea of bringing in a Cunha or an Mbuemo or even a Bruno for like 8+ mil, and then them just having those difficult fixtures. Like, we don't even know how they're going to get on against Burnley. Like, that's not even a set 100% chance of a win, you know. So we'll just have to see. But I'm not moving for any United assets this week. But then obviously we had Palmer third, but he's out, confirmed out for Gameweek 3. Maresca said yesterday that basically with Palmer it's going to be kind of a day-by-day situation in terms of monitoring him. He's also not in the England squad for the international break. I expect him to be back in Gameweek 4, where Chelsea have Brentford away. But like, Chelsea have Brentford away, then United, then Brighton, then Liverpool. Palmer hasn't scored an open play goal since I think January in the league, and at 10+ million, he'll probably drop a bit before Gameweek 4, but at 10+ million, he's just not. I'm happy to sell him because his price will only continue to drop, and Chelsea's fixtures aren't the easiest really after international break. Like, you know, it's Brentford. Obviously, they're not great with Thomas Frank leaving. United are pretty poor at the minute, and Brighton aren't great. But I mean, I think the upside with selling Palmer is much higher than keeping him, so that's why I'm going to be moving him out this week. And then we have Watkins, obviously, per start to the season for Villa in general. But, you know, Villa's fixtures are just so good that I'm not looking to move Watkins out. You know, they have Crystal Palace, Everton, Sunderland, Fulham, Bournemouth all within the next 5 game weeks. I think moving Watkins out would be a mistake. I think we have to be patient with him because the fixtures are so good. If the fixtures weren't as good, there's an argument that could be made to say, you know, move him out for somebody else. But I think until about game week 6, game week 7, I think, you know, I would stick out with Watkins. Then we have Solanke, obviously, but minutes concern with Richarlison. Then we have obviously Bruno with that great fixture. Then Salah, difficult game week this week for Liverpool. But, you know, Salah is Salah. He just always seems to return no matter what the game is. Then we have João Pedro, early fixture, Fulham at home. No Cole Palmer though, so it'll be interesting to see how Chelsea get on. I expect Fulham to be better than West Ham were last Friday. But I'm hoping Pedro gets a few returns. I'm tempted to captain him or Wood who is obviously the next player. Then we have Cunha and Mbeumo, so 3 United assets in the goal scorers this week, which is to be expected given their fixtures. If we look at the predicted points then, we can see that this week Palmer was top. Yeah, do you plan to go Liverpool striker after Arsenal? The issue is I already have 3 Liverpool slots. So if I wanted to bring in Ekitike, who I think is a great option, I would have to move Wirtz out, and then bring Ekitike. So it'll be a 2 free transfer move to get from Wirtz to Ekitike, because I have Salah and Virgil and Wirtz at the minute, which is frustrating because I would quite like to have Ekitike in the team. But I don't know. Well, Wirtz, I was convinced was going to be leaving my team after the Newcastle game, but obviously with Palmer being confirmed out, that has changed. I think if Palmer wasn't injured, it would be Wirtz going out of the team, and then I would probably move. I would make that 1 free transfer. Say I would go Wirtz to Sarr this week, and then next week I would bring in Ekitike for Gayu, because I would hold Gayu this week. But obviously with Palmer being out, that's changed, which is a bit frustrating. But yeah, I mean, Wirtz I thought would have been a great pick. Let's see how he does against Arsenal. And then it's going to be difficult to justify selling a Liverpool asset to get another Liverpool asset. Do you understand what I mean? So Rory said, does Villa fixtures not make Rodgers a decent asset? They do. They definitely do. But I don't know. Like, Villa their attack has just seemed absolutely non-existent. So I think if you don't own Watkins, then yes, Rodgers is a great asset. But if you already own Watkins, I think doubling up on the Villa attack based on what we've seen so far is a mistake. I just don't know if it's worth having 2 Villa assets. Yes, their fixtures are great, but they've really struggled to create anything so far. Like, some people are even kind of against even owning 1 Villa asset. I think owning 2 is a risk, especially with the likes of Sarr and other options that you could have in there. And I want to just give a shout out actually to one asset that I think is going overlooked at the minute. And at 7 million, he's 5.7% owned, and he is 7 million in price tag, and he plays for Chelsea. So 2 seconds. I'll tell you who it is in 2 seconds. Some of you can probably guess. Yeah, Wirtz definitely is. He looked like he was getting absolutely bullied in the Newcastle game, and after watching I was like, I'm going to get this guy out of my team because my patience is running thin, blah blah blah. But obviously with the Palmer incident, plans have changed. But yeah, the person I think is going underlooked at the minute, and this may be because I'm a Chelsea fan, is Pedro Neto. I would argue that so far, yes, he may not have got the returns as somebody like João Pedro, but Pedro Neto has arguably been Chelsea's best attacker. His defensive work rate, his attacking work rate has just been incredible. The thing is, though, I think if you are looking for a differential Chelsea asset, I think you would almost be better going with Estevao. There is a risk, and that is his minutes. Obviously, he's only something like 18, so he may be managed. But he is 0.5 million cheaper than Neto, and he's even less owned than Pedro Neto is. He's 2.6% owned at the minute. Now, with Jackson being sold, obviously Chelsea didn't get Xavi Simons, Palmer being out, I think Estevao will I would expect him to start against Fulham at home. I don't see why Maresca wouldn't. He may not play the full 90 minutes, but I wouldn't be surprised if he starts. I think Maresca trusts him and backs him, and he has looked really dangerous, so he has, to be fair to him. He had a great assist against West Ham. So, like, I could do something oh my god, I'm starting to talk myself into going for Estevao. Like, what if I just went Estevao? We'll come back to the predicted points in 2 seconds, but let's take a look at this. So if we go Estevao, right? Oh wait, sorry. Same price as Saar, Estevao, Fulham at home. Tell me that is not a great pick. Talk me out of this, because I'm starting to talk myself into it. No, I don't think I can. I would love to. I would absolutely love to. I would love to bring Estevao in. But if you have Estevao, right? So Estevao this week. That team looks good. Okay? Then next week you have Brentford, but then like you're missing out on the Sunderland at home fixture, which is the only issue. I feel like if I go Estevao, I have to go Mateta up top. Are you annoyed with Chelsea for losing future Ballon d'Or winner Rio to LFC? Honestly, I'm actually not. I'm happy for him. I think fair play. He took his chance amazingly against Newcastle and he did great. Chelsea have produced incredible talent over the years, and unfortunately you're not going to be able to keep them all. But I do wish Rio the best. Like, I think Liverpool is a great team for him to go to, and to be fair to Maresca, I think or did I say Maresca? I mean Slot. To be fair to Slot, he isn't afraid to throw in the young players, which I do like to see. So I think best of luck to Rio, and he looks like a serious player. Like, Gittins Neto in the wing, Pedro in behind the lap. Question Estevao's minutes. I know. No, that is true. It's just so like it was just the idea of like bringing in Estevao and him bagging. Can you imagine? Imagine how good that would feel. Imagine how many minutes did Estevao play against thingy? Wait, maybe I need to go. Can we check this? Oh, maybe I have to go back to the. Oh, can't find it. I'll have to go back to the. Wait, I'll have to go to the actual thing. 2 seconds. I can't remember off the top of my head. He played 76 minutes against West Ham. XG's 0.29, like 0.34. Expected assists 0.61. Goal involvement, like his goal involvements have been good the last 2 fixtures. Tackles 3. I'm starting to talk myself into going for feckin' Estevao. Why am I talking myself into going for Estevao? Somebody help me. Rory's trying to talk me out of it, but I'm talking myself into it. God. Starting to stress now. Half an hour left, I'm starting to look at Estevao as an option. Oh my god. This is not good. See, this is what happens though when you're on, like, you're not 100% convinced by like Palace assets. Like, that's how I feel right now. Like, I'm not 100% convinced on bringing in Palace assets, so I'm starting to like look at other options. We not have to bring him back out soon. I mean, let's say a wild card in game week 7, right? If we go off a wild card in game week 7, let's see. Maybe he probably just looks good for this week, but like Brentford away, United. That's really hard, actually. Like Sora is like obviously the better pick. Maybe I'm wrong. No, maybe I don't know. Suppose part of me, the reason why I'm even considering him is because like I want to be like, like if he bags and returns, it'll be like, oh my god. But yeah, maybe it's silly. Well, it's definitely silly. It's just I just don't like the idea of SAR. I just don't feel 100% with it. Let's look at SAR. Adam Wharton. I haven't even looked at Adam Wharton, to be completely honest. Like, look at this. Come on. Is this seriously the guy we're putting our stuff on here? 90 minutes and 0.01 expected goal involvements. 90 minutes. And, like, I don't know. Like, the data just doesn't fill me with... I don't know. I'm a data merchant sometimes. It just doesn't fill me with... I don't know. We need to take another look at the predicted points. Let's have a look at Wharton. Actually, let's look at him here. So we see what his data is saying. Because we always have to look at the data as well. Only 5 milli too. Palace is like, yeah, it's like it hasn't been an easy fix, like easy 2 fixtures for them, but it's still like pretty pish, like, Maybe I'm being unfair though, but I don't know. It's just like I don't get the Mateta stuff at all. I'm struggling with the SAR stuff as well. But I don't know. Like, Estevao just seems crazy. What was I going to do there? I can't remember what I was going to do. I need to like... Right, we need to take a look at predicted points actually. Let's take a look at predicted points. Okay, so obviously Palmer was number 1 before his injury. Then we have Fernandez, Cunha and Buemo. As expected, all the United players at the top. Salah, Haaland, Sesko, Kudos, João Pedro and Foden. Foden there scrapes in at the very end, which is interesting. So if you are considering captaincy options, then this is what you need to look at. I am currently considering João Pedro as my captain. João Pedro would, I think. Sorry, I'm just looking at Twitter. Oh, Chelsea have Garnacho as well. I forgot we signed Garnacho. Like if Garnacho, so obviously if Garnacho goes left wing, then Nettle will come back on the right, which will be with Estevao. So that's probably even less reason to go for him. Is there any surprises, do you think, in the predict points this week? To me, not really. Foden actually is probably the only surprise. I'm surprised he's even there. God. Let's get back looking at this team again. Well, actually, let's take a look at the clean sheet odds. So clean sheet odds, obviously, United and Forest at the top. I assume this was maybe made before the Grimsby game. But obviously United top, then Forest. Then we have Chelsea, Villa, Tottenham, Liverpool, City, Newcastle. Wolves, Everton, Sunderland, Brentford, Palace, Arsenal. West Ham, Leeds, Brighton, Fulham, Bournemouth and Burnley. Like, the stressful thing as a potential Sar owner is that Villa are 4th in the clean sheet odds this week, which is not ideal. Unless I do something crazy. Right, let's take a look at this. Talk me out of this one, right? So, Palmer to Estevao, right, for the Fulham at home fixture, where I'm pretty 100% sure he's going to start. Then we get to here. Then we go bang to Sar, okay, for Sunderland at home. Then we go Gameweek 5. No? Is that crazy? Is that crazy? Having Estevao in for one game week and then immediately moving him out. Oh, I'm actually getting to the point where I'm going to bring in Estevao. I just feel it in my water. I'm talking myself into bringing in Estevao. I'm actually talking myself into bringing him in. I'm actually talking myself into bringing in Estevao. I can't believe I'm getting to this point. What is the clean sheet odds for Fulham? I'm talking myself into doing this. Why am I doing this? Fulham, third bomb. Oh, I really don't know. I'm really struggling with this one. I have 20 minutes. I'm really struggling with this one. I know, big man upstairs. No, literally. I need some divine intervention right now. Oh, I don't know. I'm actually really struggling with this one. I'm genuinely really struggling. I just don't feel... I don't get the Palace hype. Like, I just don't feel it enough. Do you know what I mean? I just don't... It doesn't do it for me right now. And that's why I'm so... That's why I'm so... so tempted by something else. Because I just don't... I don't feel it. But maybe I'm getting blinded by... I don't know, Chelsea bias. Yeah, 3-4-3 is what I would play. Obviously, Konza with Crystal Palace at home, though, is a pretty good fixture. Oh, it's a crazy... I mean, it's... The thing with Sar, right, is if we go without him this week, then we have another week to see. Do you know what I mean? Another week of information. okay, realistically, listen to this, right? This year, we can save up to 5 free transfers. We have double chips. The international break's coming. Like, why am I talking myself into going for Estevao? Why am I... Oh, shit. Sorry. Why am I talking myself into going for Estevao? Why am I talking myself into going for Estevao? Top 5 options? What do you mean top 5 options? For me this week, do you mean? Top 5 options are like... Oh, top 5 options. Well, it depends who you have. Obviously, like, I mean... Personally, I wouldn't go for them, but, I mean... You'd probably be looking at, like, a United asset, like an Mbuemo or a Cunha. Or even a Bruno, obviously, for defensive contributions. Then I think, you know, if you're happy enough with the Arsenal fixture, somebody like Gakpo for a future pick in terms of not just this week would be Gakpo, Semenyo if you can afford him. Alanga's a risk, so he is. I am slightly tempted by Alanga, but no, I just don't think I'm going to do it. And then Reinders, Rodgers. If you're happy enough going with double Villa attack, Rodgers is a good shout. For you, okay, so for me, alright, for me, it's pretty simple actually. It's Sarr. So it's either Sarr, it's somebody like Reinders, Estevao, Alanga, and that's about it really. That's really about it. This is really difficult. I don't know what to do. Is it crazy going from Palmer to Estevao though? Fuck, we have 17 minutes, folks. We have 17 minutes. I'm starting to panic. I'm starting to panic. Yeah, the fixtures are good for Alanga, aren't they? That's what I was thinking as well, but they have, like, Joe Linton's out, obviously Gordon's out, Shar's out. It's just not ideal, is it? Newcastle are just so weak at the minute. I don't know, this is so difficult. I really am struggling with this one. I'm really having a hard time with this one. I really don't know what to do, folks. Yeah, it's a very tough week for transfers. Oh, I'm struggling. I'm struggling to know what to do. Pretty set on Wood as my striker. Just don't know in terms of midfielder. Pedro's going to be on penalties as well. I'm pretty sure with Palmer being out. Who do we captain? Wood or Pedro? Wood or Pedro for captain? Sorry, I'm literally just sat here thinking about what I'm going to do. 14 minutes. This is really difficult, actually. Oh, gosh. Do we take a punt on... Do we just take a punt on Estevao? I don't know. Yeah, like, this is the thing, is that some of the options that I think are good, I already kind of have them covered. You know, I have Spurs covered. I like Palmer to Kudos. Yeah, I would bank money if I was you. I think if you can just do Palmer to Kudos this week and be happy, then do it. I like that move a lot, Rory. I don't know what to do, folks. Do we take a punt on Estevao and just move him out next week if it goes awful? Okay, realistically, let's think about this, right? Let's ignore form, which is never a good thing to do, but let's do it. If you're bringing in Sarr, right, Villa away, they're not even at home. Right, they're away. Villa have been poor, yeah, but defensively they haven't been that bad. Cons is back in the team. Crystal Palace attacking have been quite poor, I would say. They haven't been that impressive. I'm really talking myself into Estevao. I'm really talking myself into him, and then I can go Sarr next week. Oh shit, sorry, I hit the mic. Who's you captain this week, Rory? I'm confused about the captain too. Pardon me. Pardon me. Oh, God. Yeah, Pedro punt or Salah just because Salah. I think that's so fair, bro. Honestly. So fair, like. I have no idea it's either, yeah. Why did I read that again? I don't know. But yeah, that's so fair. If you are enjoying the stream, please do drop a like as well. And if you are new, please do subscribe to the channel. We do these deadline streams every week. See, I like my team. Like, I'm not convinced on Sarr this week, but I like him for next week. Does that make sense? And then Gameweek 5. I like my team Gameweek 5. Like, do I like this team more than, let's imagine that's Sarr? Yeah, I do. I prefer this team this week. Palmer, he didn't say, so Palmer's obviously out for this week, and then it's international break. He's not in the England squad for the international break. Maresca said that basically it's like a day-by-day situation where they'll monitor. But from what I've seen, reports have said that the injury isn't as bad as they initially expected. He obviously has been doing individual training. I expect him to be back for Gameweek 4. So there is an argument to say why are you selling him then if he's only out for one game week, which is fair enough. But I think he's a lot of funds, and he's probably going to fall quite a bit because he was so highly owned. Flip, we have 9 minutes. Guys, I think I'm going to go for Estevar. I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to do Estevar, folks. Which I think is crazy. God, he's 6.5 million. Maybe not, bro. Maybe not. 6.5 mil? 6.5 fucking mil. I suppose like Elang is 7 mil. Okay, Elang is 7 mil. Sar is 6.5 as well. I'm not convinced on Sar. I'm not. I'm not convinced on Villa this week. I can't afford Semenyo, unfortunately, which is really frustrating. I didn't think the prices were going to change for Palmer. I can't afford him. If I could afford Semenyo, I probably would have gone with, but I can't. So yeah, let's just look. Right, what are we sorting by? Total points. Cullen. Am I going for Cullen? No, I'm not. Gakpo. Can't. Johnson. Got Spurs covered. Ndoi. I don't even know who he is, to be honest. No, I'm not going to go for him, I don't think. Anthony, no. Tavernier, no. Dango. This guy's interesting, because I have no idea who he is. Yeah, I think that's a good shout, Rory. Arsenal's defence is very, very strong. Saliba and Gabriel as a centre-back pairing is probably the best in the league. But going against Salah is always a risk. But fuck it, it's still early days, bro. We're only 3 game weeks into this season. Like, if I'm going to go for a punt on anybody, I might as well do it this week. Estevar, never back the early kick-off, but I'm going to back the early kick-off. Is he good? I mean, there's such like recency bias to win this as well, which is crazy. I think I might go Estevar, you know. I think I might just do it. Obviously, I was wanting to bring in Reinders, but I think I can honestly wait until game week 6 or game week 7 when I wildcard. Not really too fussed about having them for those fixtures. Obviously, like City could run over United, but yeah. Estevar's not even in the... Oh, it's so bad. It's such a silly idea. How much would that give me? 0.7 mil in the bank. 0.7 mil in the bank. Okay. This is... I appreciate everybody being here with me and watching me make an absolute awful decision. Because I think it might be, but sure, we're 3 game weeks in, folks. You know, how bad could it be? Terrible, probably. Oh dear. I think I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna do it. We've got 4 minutes left. 4 minutes left. Right. Should I just do it then? I'm going to do it. So let's just do it, okay? We're all in this together, so I'm going to do it. Make transfers. Palmer out. Estevao in. Mercu out. Wood in. Confirm. This is fucking crazy. Excuse my language. This is crazy. Okay, I've done it. Fuck, I've done it. Why? How have we ended up here? No, how have we ended up here? This is crazy stuff. This is absolutely mad stuff, can I say? This is insanity. Are we captaining João Pedro? This is a disaster. What have I done? I was sitting inside 3 mil. I was doing well, and now I've just brought in Estevao. Why have I brought in Estevao? Wasn't even in my thinking, like, before I entered this stream. Like, he literally was not even in my orbit of interest before I turned this stream on, and now I've got him in my team. Oh, are we captaining Wood? Actually, I'm going to captain Wood. Yeah, I'm going to captain Wood. Okay, I'm captaining Wood. Because we can't, like, you know what's so funny? As a Chelsea fan, I should know better than to back Chelsea. I can't believe I've actually just brought in an 18-year-old Estevao into the team. I've had some sort of breakdown on this stream, I think. I don't know how I've got to this point. This is such a terrible idea. But the only reason I'm able to justify it is because it's Gameweek 3. But, like, how have I got to Estevao? Why is he in my team? I'm going to be sat watching this Chelsea game, and just it's going to be like every single Chelsea game ever. We just can't score. Why have I got Estevao on my team? Oh, that's such a bad decision. Oh my god. I've let emotion sway me. This is not good. Oh well, it's a bit of fun. Like, life's too short. It's an absolute fucking disaster, excuse my language, but oh well. Oh, I'm such an idiot. I can't believe I've just done that. Oh, I'm freaking out. It's 2 minutes left. He's not even on the predicted points or anything. Like, I could have got... Oh, going with, like, Mbuemo or something would have been a better decision than Estevao. Why? And then next week, I'm probably going to move him out. I've literally, like, spent 2 transfers on, like, what? Like, I'm going to probably move him out next week. This is so silly. This is so silly by me. Do not listen to a word I say, because I don't know what I'm talking about. This is just so stupid. Oh, imagine it pays off. No, it's not going to. It's not going to pay off. I'm going to put myself through incredible pain. Right, so we've got Wood captain. We've got Salah vice. Rest of the team looks grand. Rest of the team looks good. All my players, apart from Kelleher at home. Kwanzaa first on the bench. Okay. I like the team, but it's the fact I've got an 18-year-old Estevao in the team who I'm probably going to take out next week. That's the only issue. Yeah, but I think... Fuck. Why have I done this? Oh my god. That is the most stupid decision I think I've ever made in FPL. Why have I done that? I wasn't even considering the kid before. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't believe I've just done this. Oh no. This is so terrible. I'm so sorry you people have had to watch this. This is embarrassing. This is such an awful decision. Estevao is in the team, and we've just hit 11 o'clock. Oh no. Oh no. No. I can't believe. How have I... I can't believe I've got Estevao in my team. I keep saying it, but I can't believe it. It's such a disaster. I'm sorry. Two seconds. Sorry, I'm posting on Twitter. Oh, I can't believe I brought in Astavoy. This is so crazy. I actually like the team though, but it's just absolute insanity. Yeah, he's a great little player for one game week against West Ham where he got an assist, and I think he's like the next coming to Messi. But yeah, what can you do? We've hit 11 o'clock. The deadline has passed. This is one of the more eventful deadline streams I've had in quite a while. That's the first time I've actually done something like... What's his ownership? Good question. 2.6 ownership. Oh my god. Can you imagine? Imagine if he hauls. And please imagine if he hauls. Can you imagine if he fucking hauls? Excuse my language. Like, imagine. Oh my god. No, he's not. He's not even going to get a return. He's going to blank. He might not even start. He's a minute's risk. He's probably going to play 50 minutes. Get hooked at half time. This is a disaster. An absolute disaster. Why? And Palmer's not even in the team. Like, Chelsea are shite without Palmer in the team. Sort of. Oh, this is a nightmare of a deadline stream. This is the first time I've ever done something in FPL that's just like so against the grain. But I was just not convinced by Sar or any of the other options. So if you're not convinced and you're not feeling it, sometimes I think it's better just to play your own game, ignore all the other chat. People were looking at bringing in Mateta, Sar. They might return this week and I might turn out to be an absolute idiot, but you know, as a Chelsea fan, I'm going to put myself through more pain by watching Estevao and Pedro blank. But it's all part of the game, isn't it? It's all a bit of fun. We're only in Gameweek 3 as well, so we still have a long way to go. But yeah, I appreciate everybody being in the team. Being in the stream. I'm probably going to end it there. Make sure to follow me on Twitter at FPL Father Ted to keep an eye out on my reaction to Estevao having a stinker. Is Waldman made in the game yet? I'm gonna look at this and see, because I probably can't access the FPL website. No, he doesn't seem to be. Not yet. It'll probably be, well, obviously it'll be after the game week, or after the thing. He'll be back in the game, or he'll be in the game, I should say. But yeah. Newcastle striker just got announced, no chance he'll be in yet. Yeah. Okay, that's going to do it. I'm going to end the stream there. I'm going to go and pray that... Oh my god, this is so terrible. Oh dear. Oh, it's only one player though, that's the thing. It's only one player. But yeah, thanks everybody for tuning in. If you haven't already, please do like the stream. I appreciate the support. If you haven't already, please do subscribe. I'll be getting a team selection video out next week, hopefully. And yeah, follow me on Twitter at FPL Father Ted to see my reaction to Estevao having a stinker of a game week. But it's all a bit of fun, and we went with the gut and had a bit of fun with it. So let's see how it turns out. Appreciate everybody being in the stream, and I'll chat to you next week.